Hey guys, Mike here again, doing a knife review on some throwing knives today. These are my Cold Steel Sure Balance throwers. These things I've had for probably about a good year now. I haven't done, done a lot of throwing with these things. I mean, as you can kind of tell. I went ahead and I took the black finish off. It's just like a black painted finish, nothing too crazy about it. I mean, I just took them off just because they started scratching up all the hell. So. Along with dinging and stuff. But that's what you get with these when they're 1055 carbon steel. Blade length is about 9 inches. Overall length is about 13 3/8. And it's about 18.5 ounces, I guess. It's a hefty beast, man. These things are they're like throwing mini axes. I mean, the sheer amount of weight on these suckers. I mean, if you're not used to throwing, you pick up these things. I mean, if you don't know how to throw, you're pretty much gonna throw out your fucking arm or wrist or something. I'd advise if you were, more of a daintier person, daintier thrower, grab something maybe with a little less heft, because these things can get kind of tiring to throw after a little while. They're really good though. They got great balance to them. Spear point design is really cool. They got that old school look. I mean, you can't beat that old school look. These things here with the 1055. This one here is the worst for the wear. I mean, this has had a lot of ding chips, but that's the 1055. I mean, I'd rather have it do that than splinter out and, get into my hand and all of a sudden I got to pull a 2-inch sliver of metal out of my hand. But these things here are great little knives for throwing. I'll do a little video here after this of some quick throws, see how they do. These ones are great. I also have the Perfect Balance throwers, which are also really good. The Perfect Balance throwers I think are a little bit better just because they're a little bit lighter. The Spear Point style is really cool, but I'm always a big fan of that old school little Bowie style. Those ones I still have in black. I didn't take off the finish on those. These ones here, they're very prone to rusting. I mean, they get a lot of surface rust and stuff on them, but hit them up with steel wool and make sure you get up your tetanus shot. You should be fine. I'm not going to cut food with these things, but for throwing, they're really good. And make sure, if you're going to grab them, grab a few, just so you don't got to keep going back to the target after, one throw or 2 throws or 3 throws. That way you can kind of get your muscle memory in a little bit better. Mine, I'm okay with throwing. Do want to get a little bit better at it, but having 5 of them, it gets that muscle memory in a little bit better, a little bit faster. So, every knife is a little bit different. So when you're throwing these things, and then you start going into, throwing the Perfect Balances or throwing into those Boker Magnum Bailey Zeals, those little things, those ones are a lot lighter. They almost feel like aluminum in comparison to these guys. So, but yeah, all right. Check out the rest of the video. Okay, thanks.